Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sedona International Film Festival, where we're celebrating our 32nd anniversary. We are coming to you live from Yavapai College, as well as live on YouTube, and you can also find all of our archived interviews with our filmmakers, celebrities, and red carpets on our YouTube channel, which is under the Sedona Film Festival moniker. And we'd also like to thank our title sponsor, Mercedes-Benz of Northern Arizona, as well as all of our volunteers, sponsors of hotels and restaurateurs. We really appreciate year after year you supporting our festival. And Sedona is known as the Filmmakers Film Festival. That's what I continually tell people, as well as the top, I think we're in the top 25 of the coolest film festivals in the world. So we just got that moniker as the second year in a row.
Congrats. That's a big one.
Yes, it is. We have to be cool around here, right?
Yeah, of course.
And I'd like to introduce to you Kahani from New Jersey with her film Creed USA. And actually, you just it's a whirlwind because you literally flew in, drove from Phoenix up here, and made it in time.
Yes, here I am.
Yeah, so it's so great to have you.
I'm so happy to be here. It's so stunningly beautiful, and I'm so excited for the Sedona International Film Festival.
Thank you. Were you part of that snowstorm that hit New York? So were you able to get out?
I was just north of it in the Berkshires of Massachusetts, where I'm teaching. So we got a little less, but at home I got the 27 inches.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That was a big storm.
It was huge. Everyone's still climbing around it.
Yes. So talk to me a little bit about the film, because it's based on a city in Colorado, or a place in Colorado.
Yeah,
town in Colorado.
I wouldn't call it a city.
Yes,
it's
I'm
got
sorry.
only 300 people.
Yes.
So Creed USA is a feature documentary, and it's about the town of Creed, Colorado. Again, 300 people-ish live there. It's a historic old mining town, traditionally conservative. But about 60 years ago, this was a Wild West kind of town. It's beautiful. It's at 9,000 feet elevation and very remote. But about 60 years ago, when mining was petering out, they were trying to figure out what they could do to bolster the economy of the town. And someone had an idea to have a theater company in the town, which everyone was just like, what are you talking about? But they tried it out with some college students. And lo and behold, 60 years later, Creed Repertory Theater is a thriving economic driver of this area. So in the age that we live in, this town becomes this kind of very stunning microcosm of the divides in our country, because it has more progressive arts and theater folks living there, but also coming in to support the repertory season every summer. So people of all different stripes and from all different kinds of places are coming in to live in the same town as the traditionally 97% white, mostly conservative people, and it's been going on for 60 years. So they're all trying to live together in the community that they love. And, in this age, it's hard, but they show us it's possible.
Now, is this a town or a place where outsiders come, or is it specifically for the people who live there? And if so, how many people do they draw in a year?
So this is a very legit theater company. It's really a great theater company. They put on, it's repertory, so they have multiple productions going on at once throughout the summer. Creed, in addition to the theater, also has incredible outdoor activity, and it's on the headwaters of the Rio Grande, so there's fishing, there's hunting, there's ATV, there's incredible hiking. People come there for all kinds of things. It's also at 90,000 feet, so it's much cooler climbs than a lot of the surrounding states. So a lot of people do come from outside of Creed to enjoy all of those other things, and then some of them go to live theater at night.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's entertainment right there. You don't have to go anywhere else.
Yeah.
How did you even find out about this place?
I read an article in the New York Times about the theater company specifically, and I had been a theater nerd in college, and I'm like, oh, wow, a good theater story, but how does that theater like last
Right.
for almost 60 years at that point, in such a remote place? So that was in my initial curiosity, but then I was also, honestly, on a personal level, starting to question the the value of only surrounding yourself, like I was doing, with people who have all the same points of view as you and agree on everything. So then when I read about this town, I was like, I wonder how they do it there, because I, I don't know how to do that. And I was just kind of tiring of my own echo chamber and my making snap judgments about people that I've never met. And so I was just drawn to it.
That's interesting. And listen, you're very close to New York, right? So, there's Broadway. It's a whole different dynamic, right? When we talk about like theater or small theater or a small place, your expectations are it's not going to be like anything. It's just going to be, a small production. There's no talent, whatever that is. And I think you're surprised by. And then sometimes it's I don't want to say elitist, that's not really the right word, but when you come from like New York, I mean, I grew up in New York, so you kind of know, you think about Broadway, and that's your reference, right? Your
Yeah.
reference of what something is going to look like.
Yeah.
And then when you get there, or a small town, you're like, this is, like, what is this?
Yeah, I mean, I knew from that article that it wasn't like, look, I remember when I was first kind of conceiving of what this was and writing just so I could describe to people and try to raise money what this was. I'm going to make a film reference that some people will get and other people won't, but I have to make it. But I said, it's not waiting for Guffman. It's not like, let's put on a show in the community. This is a very professional company with, Actors Equity actors and designers and people who come in from everywhere. So it really does change the dynamics of this town. And that being said, like, the people in the town who aren't involved in the theater are all like amazing, like, people. They're ranchers, they're business owners, they all, they do all kinds of things. They're in the police department, they're retired miners, and the town still retains its mining heritage in a very strong way, and it's very proud of it.
Now, geography-wise, because I'm not smarter than a fifth grader, where exactly is Greenmore in the state of Colorado?
So it's in southwest Colorado, in the San Juan range of the Rockies. It takes about 5 hours to drive there from Denver. And if you were going to drive up from Santa Fe, I think it takes about 4.5 hours.
Okay.
So on a map, it looks it looks like it's kind of close to Durango, but that's really like hours away because of the terrain.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I've been to Durango and all through there, Telluride. So,
Yeah,
it's
it's
you kind
very-
of go Silverton.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah, Creed itself is really, you have to be, I think, wanting to go there.
Right.
There's one gas station, no stoplight, one grocery store. It's really not on the way to any major destinations, but it's stunning, it's beautiful, and the people it's pretty incredible. And that's not to say that it's a utopia, but the way they, and I'm able to show this in the film, they have civil discourse over some of the most challenging and complicated issues anyone in our country is kind of contending with right now. But they have to do it within the school, within the town, and I was able to, very fortunately, be able to show those conversations in action. So I learned so much from the people of Creed.
That's awesome. And then is there anybody in particular in Creed that you would say, yeah, this is somebody I actually really learned something from, or was it just a collective?
I mean, it's a collective, and we do follow certain, I don't want to say characters, it's documented. We
Right.
follow certain subjects, more closely than others. But you do get a feel of this whole town and who makes up. And I would say, to a T, every single person surprised me. No matter, the theater people surprised me, the, more conservative, Board of Ed people surprised me. Once I started talking to people, eye to eye and human to human, it was kind of incredible, because when you don't engage like that, you're in danger of just taking your knowledge from whatever news silo you're in, But when you go and engage and you talk to people, you're talking to them as a human being.
Right.
And it's just different, and it goes both ways. So it's just a really beautiful exchange. And, but yeah, I mean, some of the, I don't want to divide it into like progressives and conservatives even, but like people who I would just look at and make an assumption about just based on how they look would like completely surprise me in every way. And yeah, so one of the ideas or themes behind it, besides like engaging with people you don't agree with, and how vital that is, especially now, getting comfortable with being a little uncomfortable, it's worth it, but also try to find ways not to make assumptions about people.
Right,
Talk to
right.
them.
Well, and then your film, I think it was shown already. Is that correct? And then is there another filming?
Yes,
Okay.
in a few hours. We had our first screening here on Wednesday. I wasn't here for it, unfortunately, but I heard it sold out, and that I got a report back from my spies on the ground that it was very well received. And then we have one in a few hours tonight at 7:10 at Harkins 6.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And when I say she came in like a whirlwind, she really did. It's like no stopping. And
No.
it's like 2 hours from the Phoenix airport to get up here.
Well, it's my pleasure. I'm so excited. I wish I could spend the whole festival because it's an amazing festival.
Yes.
The program is incredible. The setting is outrageous. And
you.
so far, the people I've met are just so lovely, and I can't wait to spend a couple days here.
Awesome. I'm so glad that you're here as well. And don't forget, you can come back again. You just have to make sure you have another put another film.
Yeah. Easier
Start
said
working
than
now.
done, man.
No, start working now.
I hope to.
Yes, well, it's such a
Yes.
pleasure to have you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for bringing your film, Creed USA, and again, it's at Harkins tonight at 7:10, correct?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Thank
All
you.
right, and don't forget that all of our filmmaker interviews and celebrity interviews and red carpets are archived on YouTube, and just continue watching us live and also on our YouTube channel as well as social media. We're on Instagram and Facebook, so just keep watching the Sedona International Film Festival
And
that
if
we're
you-
so proud of.
Can I just say one more thing?
Sure.
If you come to the screening tonight, we have participants from the film here who have driven all the way from Creed. That's an 8-hour
Oh my
plus drive. So we're about to have our little reunion, and they will be at the screening tonight Q&A. So I hope you all can make it.
All right, and that's a good plug. I would be there for that.
Yeah, I'm excited. I forgot to mention it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. Great. So.
Thank you.